Yeah. Seattle stand out.
Alright, so I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, but the new year's upon us, and with it, the new decade, and today I'm going to be predicting the future. We've never done this before on the NW Sportscast. We've only ever done predictions for the next week. Today I'm going to predict the next 10 Super Bowl matchups and the winners of those matchups. So let's get into it. I'm going to be predicting the future. We'll call this Friday Futures. Here we go. So starting with 2021, which is technically the 2020 season, I'm going to pick the Chiefs and the Saints. That's what I have been predicting the entire time since like week 7, I'm pretty sure. I don't see any reason to go off of it. Not right now, at least. I think the Saints are the best in the NFC, Chiefs the best in the AFC, and I like the Chiefs to win that game. So next, we have the 2021 season and the 2022 Super Bowl. For the AFC, I don't think it will be the Chiefs. I don't think they're going to get a third straight. So instead, I'm going to take the next best quarterback in the AFC, which I think is Lamar Jackson. So I'm going to take the Ravens. And in the NFC, I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers to make his return to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to say Ravens Packers 2022, and the winner of that, I'm gonna take Baltimore. I think Lamar will cement his place in Ravens history by getting a win in the Super Bowl. So then we get 2023. I think this is probably the Dolphins' year for the AFC, and I think they will win it. I think the Dolphins are a great organization. They are a quickly ascending team. I don't think next year, but I think 2022 season, and then it will be the 2023 Super Bowl. I'm going to pick the Dolphins to make the Super Bowl. And for the NFC, I guess I'm going to take... I'm tempted to take Seattle here. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Arizona. I think Kyler Murray is too good to not make a Super Bowl. I think the Cardinals, I like their offense, I like their styles of play. They're a good team, so I think they're going to make it, but I think they will lose to the Dolphins. All right, so 2023 season, it would be the 2024 Super Bowl would be next. So after the Dolphins, I think the Chiefs, they'll have to make it back eventually, so I guess I'll take Kansas City to make it back in 2023. So it would be the 2024 Super Bowl, though. So I'll take Kansas City to make it back to the Super Bowl for the AFC. And NFC, I'm going to take Seattle this time. This will be Russell's final season of his current contract. Cardinals made it last year. I'll take the Seahawks to make it 2024. And I actually like the Seahawks to win this one. I think Russell Wilson will beat Mahomes. It'll be a good one for Seattle. So now 2025. I don't think either of these teams are going to repeat. NFC, I'm going to go off on a limb here, and I'm going to take Washington. Here's why. I think they're a great run organization. They have a really strong young defense that I think could be a powerhouse for years to come, especially if Chase Young is able to stay healthy and stay really consistently good for them. But I also love their coaching staff, and I think Alex Smith being on that team makes them one of the prime contenders to end up getting the next star quarterback, because as we've seen, Mahomes, who learned from Smith in Kansas City, has gotten really good. Now Smith is going to get to mentor somebody else with Washington, whether they draft someone this year or next year, and I think whoever that draft pick is going to lead Washington to the Super Bowl in 2025. I kind of, for some reason, I have a feeling maybe it's going to be Rattler at Oklahoma. I feel like, because Washington's not going to get one of the best picks in 2021, but maybe 2022 they'll trade up or something, take Spencer Rattler. I have a feeling whether or not it's Rattler, could be somebody else, could be somebody from this year, maybe a Trey Lance. But I think Washington could have the next Mahomes on their team with Alex Smith as his mentor for maybe 1 or 2 seasons, then takes over, and I think 2025 they're going to make the Super Bowl. 2025 AFC, who will they play? I'm going to take LA. I like the Chargers a lot with Justin Herbert. Got my Herbert hair. So yeah, I'm going to take the Chargers. I think Herbert is too good to never make the Super Bowl. That's probably his only Super Bowl, and I'm going to say Washington will win it. That one. Now we get 2026. 2026. Let's see. Well, Washington can't because they're not gonna be able to win repeat titles of the East. So I guess I'll take the Cowboys for the NFC. With Dak Prescott, he'll still be there. Jerry Jones eventually has to make the Super Bowl, so I'll take Dallas. AFC. Let's see who. Maybe the Houston Texans. I'll go with Houston. Because I think Deshaun Watson eventually is going to make it there, and Houston will rebound. They've had a bad year this year, but they're going to rebound. Probably pretty strong, they'll rebound. So I'm going to take Houston, Dallas, Battle of Texas, and Houston will win because I think Watson is the better quarterback. All right, so 2027, I haven't picked the Chiefs in a while, have I? So I'm going to go with the Chiefs, 2027. I feel like they're going to be every few years they're going to be there, so I'm going to take the Chiefs. And I'm going to say NFC, the Washington football team will make it back for their second time with whoever their new quarterback is. Like I said, maybe Spencer Rattler, maybe somebody else. And this time, the Chiefs will win. So they will win their first since 2021 in 2027. That's right. I don't think the Chiefs will win another Super Bowl for 6 years after this. Call me crazy. All right, so next we got 2028. Let's see here. So let me tell you this. 2028, this is the 2027 season. Hear me out. When I give you my NFC pick, I have the Panthers. 2028 Super Bowl. This is the 2027 season. Why is that? So this will be the 6th season of Trevor Lawrence's career. His first 5 seasons, he has to stick with the team that drafted him, which is either going to be Jacksonville, or if Jacksonville makes a mistake, then it could be New York, or depending on trades, it could be New York or Jacksonville. Basically, those are his 2 options. I don't think he's going to want to stay in either of those places. I think both of those teams are in tougher divisions than he'd like to play in, especially if he goes to the Jets. He has to play Tua and Josh Allen. If he goes to the Jaguars, he has to play Tannehill. He has to play the Colts. He has to play Deshaun Watson, who's always a tough competition. I think Carolina could be a great landing spot for Trevor Lawrence. He plays for Clemson. Clemson's in Carolina, so he knows the area. It's warm weather. He likes the area. It's a great division. Easy division, too. Because once Breeze and Brady are gone, that division is wide open, and I think Carolina is the best organization to become the new powerhouse of the NFC South. Because I don't think Tampa's going to get back to the playoffs after they lose Brady, because they're historically not a very well-run organization. I don't think the Saints are going to do nearly as well without Breeze, especially when Sean Payton retires. The Falcons, I don't know what they're doing. They never seem to be good anymore. Panthers have a great coach, a great young defense. They have a great system. I think Matt Rule, he does a very good job with them. I'm going to say the Panthers will sign Trevor Lawrence. So that would be his second season then with the Panthers, would be the 2027 season, which would be the 2028 Super Bowl. I think he puts it all together, makes his first Super Bowl with Carolina, not with the Jags, not with the Jets, but with Carolina Panthers, Trevor Lawrence. They will win. Who will they beat? Probably not the Chiefs. I guess I'll take Pittsburgh for the AFC, and there'll definitely be somebody new there. I'm not even going to try to predict who is on the Steelers at that point, because they still have a couple more years of Big Ben. And then they'll draft somebody, and who knows? To be honest, I'm not gonna even try. But Pittsburgh is good enough that they usually make one Super Bowl per decade. So this will be theirs, but they're not gonna win it. I think the Panthers will win this. So now 2029 Super Bowl. I'm gonna take the Chiefs again for the AFC. This is the 4th time I'm picking the Chiefs to make it, and I think the Chiefs will win it. So I have to respect Mahomes. He's still gonna be there, barring injury or trade. He'll still be there. He'll still be good. And they will beat the 49ers with whoever their new quarterback is by 2029. Again, the 49ers kind of like the Steelers. I'm not picking them because I particularly have anything to predict about them other than the fact that they're usually good. They usually have a year in each decade where they make the Super Bowl. They made it twice in this decade, so I'm going to take San Francisco 2029 Super Bowl. And then we got the 2030 Super Bowl. This one, I'm going to take Tennessee for the AFC. I'm going to take Tennessee. Here's why. I think Tennessee, with Mike Vrabel, is one of the most formidable futures. However, I think as long as they have Tannehill, that's going to hold them back from the Super Bowl team. So I think they probably have 4 years left of Tannehill. And then they're going to have to find a new suitable quarterback to replace Tannehill. And once they find that quarterback, they're going to be a really strong team. And by 2030, they will have found their strong quarterback, a young guy, somebody from the draft who's going to be great. So I'm going to take Tennessee, who will get the next great quarterback. Not the next Mahomes, but they will get the next Aaron Rodgers. On the Titans with Mike Vrabel. 2030, they put it together, win the Super Bowl. And they will beat the Panthers. They beat the Panthers. Trevor Lawrence will go back to the Super Bowl with the Panthers. And just a bonus, I have also predicted the 2031 Super Bowl. And this year, I'm gonna take the Titans again, back to back. Like I said, this is the next Aaron Rodgers the Titans are getting. So I'm gonna take the Titans to go back to back 2031. This time they will lose, however, and they will lose to Kyler Murray's Cardinals. Kyler Murray will get his ring. I think Kyler Murray, like I said, he's too good not to get a ring. So there you have it. These were my Friday Futures Super Bowl predictions. Leave your own predictions down in the comments section below. Check out my other channel. Check out my brother's channel. And subscribe. Leave a like. Thanks for watching.